What a treat for Halloween. Maybe a couple of showers that we'll have to track off to the north and west. We'll look at a mild start to November, track a late week rainstorm, and of course, the marathon weather outlook. It's coming up on AccuWeather in just a few minutes. Diana, Jade, back to you for now.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Well, he wanted to cause death and destruction. That was the prosecutor's opening statement today in the trial of Bangladeshi immigrant Akayed Ullah, who was accused of detonating a homemade bomb a year ago in Manhattan. The bomb partially exploding in the pedestrian walkway between Times Square and the Port Authority. He's also accused with supporting ISIS. Kimberly Richardson live at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Kimberly?
Sade, it was extremely powerful testimony. When David Wall took the stand here, he fought back tears. When federal prosecutors simply asked the married father what day of the week December 11th was, he broke down. The 65-year-old was in that tunnel when that bomb went off. Hot pieces of metal pierced his leg. He now struggles to hear and even step foot on the subway.
David Wall was walking in that tunnel from Port Authority to the subway on December 11th of 2017. In this surveillance video there, you clearly see the 65-year-old just a few feet in front of alleged terrorist Akayed Ullah, who at the time authorities maintained had a powerful pipe bomb strapped to his chest under his coat. Today in federal court, Paul was the first witness to take the stand, fought back tears, telling jurors how that morning he spotted what he thought was a homeless man. It was the suspect. Then the explosion, the loudest he's ever heard, so powerful it pushed him forward. The married father doubled back to see if the man lying on the ground needed help, but Paul testified he got closer and smelled gunpowder. Earlier in the day, during opening statements, Ullah listened as federal prosecutors told the jury the then 27-year-old was intent on making the streets of New York City his battleground. Authorities say the married father from Bangladesh designed, built, and set off that bomb to maim and kill Americans in the name of ISIS. But the defense insists the government has it all wrong, that this was not about ISIS. Attorneys called Ullah a deeply troubled, isolated, depressed man who wanted to only kill himself. As for the time and place, lawyers say their client knew detonating that bomb in the busiest transportation corridor in the city, well, it would make headlines. They maintain in Ullah's, quote, mental health fog, he wanted to send a message to President Trump, who he believed was mistreating Muslims.
And two more witnesses here today, a Port Authority police officer and FBI agent. The judge has told this jury of 8 women and 4 men that this trial is expected to last about 2 weeks. The suspect is charged with 6 federal counts and, if convicted, could face up to life in prison. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan. Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Kimberly, thank you. A jury has been selected in the career